Bravo, you've made it to video 3 out of 10 in the first week. Yesterday, we discovered who your best client is in detail, and today is all about creating the ad that absolutely captivates them and has them reaching out to you. We are building the offer that your client has been looking for and truly needs. Let me break this down for you. The first thing we're going to go over is knowing what your hair extension client truly wants and needs. Then we're going to go over how to build an attractive ad offer, how hair extension clients feel connected to you, and we'll be reviewing again why clients actually want to work with you. And of course, why clients are coming to you versus your competition. We are about to target your offer so specifically to this person that you know exactly the results they're going for. Hair extension clients want blank results. Okay, so let's dive into it. Let's find out what these results are. Number 1, your guest wants long-lasting results, okay? So long-lasting means different things to different people. Long-lasting can mean 5 weeks. Long-lasting can mean 6 months. Depends on the quality that your guest has had in the past, but we're gonna educate them on what our clients have achieved. So these 2 types of clients here, the first one wants to make the least amount of visits to the salon, and the second one wants a stylist to keep an eye on their hair monthly. We're gonna make this choice for them based off of all of the questions that they answer. But the number 2 is a weft client, and the weft client's hair can last 6 months, but the maintenance is every 5 weeks. So outside of this, your client wants her natural hair to grow. She also wants to maintain a healthy scalp, and she wants to not have to color her hair as frequently or as dramatically, and she wants to feel 10 years younger. Remember, we are hyper focused on the results, which means your client does not want a stylist that does not care. Your dream client wants a stylist who cares to their core. Hair extensions can be a significant investment, both financially and emotionally, and they can dramatically affect a person's appearance and confidence. A client wants a stylist who genuinely cares. If you're like me, you've had your ups and downs, you've had days you've cared so much, overly cared, and then you've also had days where you're like, I don't have the mental space to take care of someone else. You have to forgive yourself and move past those days that you didn't care, because the truth is you have so much built up experience that many people don't have. Your client also doesn't want a stylist they have a lack of comfort and trust for. The process is time-consuming and it requires trust. A caring stylist will create a comfortable environment where the client feels valued and heard. Again, you've probably had these experiences before, but you cannot beat yourself up because other stylists have, and you're not going to because you're in it to win it. You're a goddess transformer. Failure to pay attention to detail will cost you. It's cost me. Hair extensions need to be tailored to the client's hair type, color, and desired look. A stylist who doesn't care may overlook these details, leading to poor results. Lastly, if you don't have a personal connection with your client, just know that you're probably not going to see them again. Clients often prefer stylists who show genuine interest in their life, preferences, and well-being, making the experience more enjoyable and building a long-term relationship. At this point, you're probably like, I know, but how do I get these clients to actually reach out to me? A hair extension client typically desires a combination of factors that contribute to both the appearance and the overall experience. These include natural looking results, the quality of the hair, the customization, and comfort. By meeting these desires, a stylist can create a loyal and satisfied clientele who trust them with their hair extension needs. And these are just a few reasons clients are going to choose you. I want you to come up with more. I want you to come up with about 4 more reasons on your own as to why these clients would reach out to you over someone else. And these are exactly what you're going to include in your offer. To go into more detail, when clients want natural looking results, they also want that blend to be seamless with their natural hair, both in the color and texture. They desire extensions that look and feel authentic without signs of artificiality. High quality, durable extensions that resist tangling, shedding, and damage are essential. Clients often seek out human hair extensions for a more natural look and feel, I have a list of manufacturers that are amazing, but I also use Bellamy hair extensions because the time frame in getting them is so quickly. I can get them in 48 hours. So I can have a consultation with someone and still be able to do their hair by the end of the week. When I talk to you about customization, clients desire a personal approach with extensions that are tailored to their specific hair type, length, style preferences. This includes choosing the right method of installation. For us, this is generally a sew-in or fusion method, and it's based on their needs. Lastly, extensions should be comfortable to wear with minimal tension on the scalp or natural hair. The installation process should also be as painless and stress-free as possible. Now that you know that natural looking results, the comfortability, the customization is all important to the client, that's still not all they need to be reaching out to you. And we need to really find out what it's costing them to stay the same without fixing the problem of having shorter, thinner hair than they truly desire. Clients are often shy about this and they're sometimes in denial. So it's important to directly ask, is your hair shorter than you'd like? And then if they say yes, you can easily say, how long have you been missing the length in your hair or the volume in your hair? Because now they've actually admitted to you that their hair is shorter than they'd like. This is what you'll be asking in your business suite when your leads first start reaching out to you. Remember, we are hyper focused on the results. So now we're asking, what would it feel like to take this step for yourself and actually achieve your dream hair? They're going to say great. Or, if they're really not serious, they're going to show you right then and there that they're not serious. And you'll know not to waste your time. But this is also someone you can follow up with again in the future once they've seen more of your results and work. Leads are people you're leaving a great impression on, so never forget this and always put your best step forward. I'll be honest with you, I'm getting a little ahead of myself though, because you're not going to be automatically talking to these people until they've reached out to you first, right? So now we're going to talk about the value of what your client is gaining to work with you. This is what's going to draw them to you even further. Your client is looking for hope, happiness, and growth in their hair again. And a hair extension client gains several key benefits from working with a true professional. The first one is education and care guidance. Professionals educate clients on how to properly care for their hair extensions. They provide tips on the maintenance, washing, and styling. This knowledge helps clients prolong the life of their extensions. Secondly, safety. A professional stylist prioritizes the health of the client's natural hair. They know how to install and remove extensions without causing damage and ensuring the client's hair remains healthy and strong. Lastly, confidence and peace of mind. Working with a professional gives clients confidence in the outcome. They trust that the stylist will deliver the desired results, leaving them feeling satisfied and looking their best. Do not undervalue this as a professional. I'm going to tell you right now what makes you different. You're talking about the results. Pound this part into your head. You help women feel 10 years younger in just one day. Look at how attractive that is. You're not just someone who's saying, hey, I do hair extensions, like majority of the stylists out there. No, you help women feel 10 years younger in just one day. You help women get the courage to go after their dream job. You help give them the courage to go after their dream man. These are pivotal moments in life that you're helping your client with. So what is the value of a woman feeling confident again? What is the value of her being able to stand in front of a meeting, sharing her ideas because of how confident and beautiful she feels? That is what you will be pricing on. Not what your client thinks it's worth, not the time it took, not the materials involved, but what is the value of the confidence of a woman? That is what you will be pricing on. You can use a typical service price or materials or time to help you calculate this price, but I'm going to be frank with you. You can drive a cheap car to get you from A to B, but a Lamborghini is going to get you there a lot more fashionably. And I want you to marinate with this thought of there's a Lamborghini selling every single day, okay? Your brand is not cheap. So most stylists will think, oh, I can swing $1,000. Like, that's doable for me. I can live off of that. But when you go and you can truly change a person's life and make them more confident and happy and believing in themselves more, you can actually charge $3,000 because you're not valuing it on the time it took you or the materials. You're valuing it on how it's making this person feel. You're valuing it on who this person became. We're always talking about the results, not the process it takes to achieve. Price on the value of how life-changing your service is versus the time it takes. Include what is needed to achieve and maintain their long, thick hair, okay? So if you do need to include shampoos, conditioners, the specific types that they need to use in order to maintain it, include that in the price, of course. But know for yourself what you're doing for this person. Because if you forget how valuable it is, if you forget how valuable what you're doing is, you're going to accept lower prices. I'm telling you, these people will come back to you because they can see how it can change their life, even if they don't commit the first time. Because you already have clients, you can actually say to them, I actually want to help middle-aged women look and feel 10 years younger in one day, in just one day, by providing hair extension services. Is that something that you would think is worth sharing to your audience? Is that something that intrigues you? And they'll tell you. Drive it home to yourself that you are selling futures and solutions. This is not just hair. Great job on completing this video. I'll share the homework below.